that was Adrenaline by Shinedown. That one was for you. And didn't you say they were playing Point Fest?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can go see them at Point Fest in May. That'll be really cool. With a bunch of fun local bands. I support my local scene. Also in May, not too long after, on May 24th, you can see these guys. I am here in the studio with Eddie's Munsters. They are a fun alternative band from the West County area. They play a lot of shows. They are super fun, and they play a lot of charity shows. So the one they have coming up here at Chesterfield Amphitheater, it is called Rock for Relay, and it supports what?
Relay for Life. Every school in the Rockwood district forms a team, and then we, try to put a big sum together. But we kind of try to see who gets the most, and so we really spend the entire school year working on it, not just for that concert or anything, but we do things like pooches on the playground. People pay to bring their dogs to play, and they have a bowling night. Yeah, I mean, they really come up with some creative things. We sell T-shirts, with the band name on it, and then it says all the events and stuff. So we really spend the whole year working on Relay for Life, because obviously it's a very important cause.
It is. I think UMSL does Relay for Life too, don't we? I mean, most schools at least do, but I don't think most schools put on a giant freaking concert at Chesterfield Amphitheater. So props to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and read off of the page the details. It says Wild Horse Elementary, like your school. Last day of school concert plus Relay for Life fundraiser. It's free to the public, but it's for charity, guys. So throw them a couple dollars and support a good cause. Again, what does Relay for Life support? If anybody doesn't know out there, you want to
American Cancer Society.
So
basically.
yeah, cancer sucks.
Yeah.
And it's hard, and it's a lot of bills and struggles. So anything that you can throw towards that is awesome. That's gonna be 7 to 8:30 p.m. again at Chesterfield Amphitheater. So I'm sure you guys are gonna have a fun time with that.
Yeah, we always do. We started playing there in the last day of school about 5 years ago, I want to say. And the first thing we did was I had hair past my shoulders at one point.
Oh, my.
And so my challenge that year was for the students to raise $2,000, and I'd have somebody come up and shave my head in the middle of the concert. And that year, the kids raised $11,000. They went insane trying to make me bald because they loved torturing their teachers. So they did it, and so about halfway through the concert, I had to sit down, and I mean, you could hear a gasp from the crowd when it all came off. It was pretty crazy. And then the next year was the roller skating. We did that during the concert, and then the year after, I actually hired a musician from Nashville, Nalani. She's an amazing bass player. I saw her in a Kevin Max concert, actually, and I just met her, and I asked if she'd want to come up. So that next year, she came up, and so we did our thing, and she performed, and it was wonderful. And then they pied me in the face that year. And then last year, I didn't do anything at the concert, but I had to sleep on the roof of the school. So, yeah, I spent the night on the school on the last night of school, and that was interesting.
See, all we had when I was in elementary school was like a big old carnival at the end of the year.
Yeah, they have a carnival
I mean,
near the
that's
beginning
fun,
of the year.
but it wasn't a concert.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we started, like I said, it started over 12, 13 years ago. We play on the last day of school almost every year. And the gym got to be a little too loud, and then they made the last day a half day, which I thought was weird. Like, the one day kids love going to school is the last day of school, and they make it a half day. Like, I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. But so I got the idea to rent out the amphitheater, and in the city of Chesterfield is very kind to us. They don't charge us a lot at all as compared to what they probably normally do.
Right.
And because they know it's for charity. So, and so it's just something we're really excited about. We always love doing it. And we've at one point have had up to about 500 people there before.
That's
so
amazing.
Yeah,
so for more information, or just to rehash the information I gave you already, or we gave you, go ahead and go again to their Reverb Nation page. All of that information is there. And you guys, again, you just seem like you are a fun band to watch. You seem like you have a lot of fun when you're playing. Do you have fun like when you're not playing? Do you guys hang out? Do you kick it?
Absolutely.
So tell me about that. What do you guys do?
We started going to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
After practices.
That's
we'd go
up.
there,
That's
hang
up
out.
close to you guys. So right.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to do at Dave and Buster's?
Oh, I love the coin pushers.
Coin pushers?
I go a little crazy. Buy too many gummy bears with my tickets.
Sugar high.
Big sugar rush.
What about you? What's your favorite Dave and Buster's activity?
Well, usually, more I would say, the Hive would be our place where we go.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Hive.
he's never hung out with Dave and Buzzard with us, but
okay.
When we hang out at his house and practice, there's a place right across called the Hive.
What I've never heard of this before. Explain to me what the Hive is.
Well, the Hive isn't very well known. It's just kind of There's not a whole lot of like true dives in West County, but
Of course not.
I would say this would probably be the most diviest.
Should I check it out?
Yes.
Should we give the Hive a shout out? Try and get them a little bit
Well
of
worth it.
Good
well,
pizza.
Yeah, they do have good pizza.
better as good as
Amazing.
Cicero's.
Um,
Yeah, Matt's sitting here like I mean we can say
No,
that
it's
because
pretty
Cicero's
good.
is gone, but
I didn't
uh,
get a chance to have the pizza.
you oh I'm so sorry. Like that I ate more pizza. I went there for the very last night, the very last show, and I ate more pizza than I probably have ever eaten in my life. To that point, I ate a pizza and a half by myself just to have it because I knew I wasn't gonna have it again. But the Hive, and we have Dave and Buster's for you. And what about you?
Well, I've never been to Dave and Buster's, but I have to say thank you to Matt and the band for playing out at Meadowlands, an assisted living center where my father lived. We played there
Aw.
just about a year ago, and they loved it.
That's rad. That's super rad. I love that you guys do that stuff because not everybody does. You know, a lot of bands don't. And you take the music and you push past your normal like just your scene or your people that would normally come to shows and expand out and just spread it. And that's my goal in everything I do as a radio DJ and a promoter is to spread the music. You guys
Yeah.
take it 10 steps beyond what I'm capable to
Oh,
do.
man.
So mad respect.
It's just, I feel fortunate, very fortunate. I know these guys do just to play in front of people. There's no high greater than playing in front of you. It's 10 people, 100 people, whatever. And so you feel blessed to do it. And so you-
Catharsis. It's really
Yeah.
cathartic.
And so you want to go out and, it's not just about, playing at a gig and trying to get 100 people in the door making money. You want to give back in a way, and it's important to do so. So, do we always get to play what we want every time when we do that? No, but, you got to kind of check your ego at the door and
Absolutely.
just be humble about it and be thankful you get to do it.
I was just saying earlier today, and again, not to bring it back around to me, but just because it's relevant, I can't make music. I'm not a musician. I don't have that type of talent. But one of my absolute favorite thing in the world is to see a band that I know and respect, and especially when they have songs that I connect with, watch them play and watch the crowd connect to that. Because I can't do that, but I can watch it happen, and it's like a secondhand catharsis. You know what I mean? So it's exactly what you're saying. Like there's nothing like it. That's the same reason, for me. You can't explain it to anybody. I got up and sang on a stage for the first time last summer just to do it, and I felt that like it's just like a whole weight comes off your shoulders
does,
and you're
yeah.
on top of the world and you want to do it again right away. It's great.
I
So
actually have terrible stage fright.
well, you're in the back,
Like,
so that's
I
perfect.
Cannot.
Nobody ever sees the drummer.
I have horrible stage fright. I cannot stand up in front of people and say anything. But
Well-
when I'm drumming, it's the most fun I've ever had.
Well, I would imagine again because you're in the back, it's harder for you to see the crowd, and it's harder for the crowd to see you. But they obviously hear you. You are the backbone of the band. Props and mad respect. If a band has a bad drummer, they're a bad band. Period. Sorry, like it doesn't matter how talented everybody else is. You got to stay on the beat, and that's what you do. But stage fright is okay. But again, being in the back, I would imagine that helps. And when you're drumming, you're not looking at the. Do you have to look at the drums? Like how does
No.
that?
I
No,
don't have to look at anything really.
you just
Yeah.
zone. You just
Yeah.
go in your little happy place.
I just kind of know where it is. I actually do look out at the crowd, see like who's cheering, who's singing along.
But that doesn't scare you if you have stage fright.
Not at all.
Interesting.
It's the weirdest thing.
Hey,
Um,
that works
the
though.
best part is how much fun I have up on stage.
That's what it's
And
all
I
about.
think it's great that we can have fun both on stage and off stage.
And
all of
that
us.
is
Yep.
it is. What's your favorite song to play of all of the songs that Eddie's Munsters plays? Do you think
The ones I wrote.
All of them.
all of them? I'm just curious. Is like what is everybody's jam right now? I mean, obviously you love all your songs. You wrote them. It's your art. But
Yeah, we don't really love all of them.
No, really?
After
Oh,
a while,
wow.
You're like,
Wow.
Man, I'm kind of tired of that song. But
I just went on a 5-week run. Trust me, I heard the same set for
Yeah,
5
yeah.
weeks. It gets old even if you love the songs. I
Mhm.
imagine, but
Yep.
I'm pretty proud of some of our new stuff.
I
but
cannot
also
wait
do
to
like
hear it.
the old stuff.
I can't
that was
wait to
written
hear it.
before I joined.
Well, I'm gonna try and make it out on the 24th. I don't
Oh,
think
awesome.
I don't think I have it. Actually, I do have something else I have to do that day. I'll come out to your birthday one though.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't have anything on that day. I am
Well,
so
you're gonna
sorry.
see some students up there singing, and I just got a text. I got a shout out to one of my former students who used to play the keyboard for us, Mackenzie. She's coming out to sing again, and she's got a phenomenal voice. So
I'm
she's
really
one of them. I
stoked.
can't wait for you to see.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. Like I'm gonna have to. I feel I got to be in Illinois on the 24th, so I can't make it. But I will definitely come out on
Well,
the for your birthday show.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
can I make a donation to you for Relay for
Oh,
Life in
sure,
advance
yeah.
there?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so
Thank
if
you.
anybody can't make it on the 24th and you want to come out to Eddie's birthday show on April 22nd at Sky Music Lounge, they can take some donations to put
We
towards
will, for
Relay for
sure.
Life. I'm vouching for them. They're trustworthy. They're not. I mean, obviously, he rented out this amphitheater. He's not going to pocket your money.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a school teacher.
And
I kinda
yeah,
have to
you
be
know,
on the
like,
straight and narrow,
oh yeah,
mostly.
for sure. So yeah, again, they have a show coming up at the Sky Music Lounge in West County on April 22nd. That's in Baldwin, I believe.
Yes.
That's his birthday bash. How old are you going to be? 21
Yeah, that's it.
again?
Yep, I'm in my 20s.
20s. And then
Don't believe
the biggie is the Rockin' for Relay on May 24th in Chesterfield, Chesterfield Amphitheater. Why don't we listen to another one of your tracks? You got
All right.
another one for
This
us?
is one of the older ones, and it's called "Pick Me Up," and it's actually one of my personal favorites because I wrote most of it, but lyric-wise, it's one of the difficult. So,
Oh, is it?
here
All
it goes.
All right.